What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Central Florida. I'm heading to the Junk in the Trunk sale in Oxford, Florida, which is only about 20 minutes from my house. But they should have about 100 cars out here. They all pop their trunk or the back of their truck or open their trailer, and they just set out a table. The last couple times there's been 100 plus vehicles set up out there, so it's like basically like a pop-up flea market. But it's cool because it's way better than your average flea market, because it's basically a bunch of average Joes, regular people that would normally have a yard sale, but instead they're bringing their stuff out here. So every time I come out here, I just completely fill up the truck. So we're hoping to have the same success today, but we're about 10 minutes from there. So I had a great time at the trunk sale. I found a lot of cool stuff out there. See, I got a lot of stuff in the back. I didn't really fill up the truck as I often do. I would guess there was about 70 people out there set up today. The biggest one they ever had, there was over 150 people set up. The problem with today is that there was actually like a 50% chance of rain forecast for today. And then later in the week, it got, dialed back down to like 20-30%. And then it rained overnight at like around 3 in the morning. So a lot of people were unsure about what the weather was gonna do. And I even heard people out there talking, saying that they were gonna set up today, but they weren't sure about the weather. So that just made there a little bit less vendors than there normally would be, but we still made the best of it. We found some great deals. I can't wait to get this stuff back, pull it out, and show you guys what we found. Okay guys, so we're back at the warehouse. I got all the stuff pulled out, so I wanna show you guys what we picked up at the trunk sale. Here's the first item. It's just a breakdown BB gun. Breaks down in the middle like this. If you ever see them like this, these are usually more expensive than the standard spring action or CO2 rifles. These are the most powerful ones. There's a really heavy duty spring in there. When you cock it back like that, it loads, and then hear how loud that is. That's a squirrel killer. So I know my dad's been looking for something like this for out of his property, because sometimes the squirrels can be a nuisance. So I paid $20 for it. I'm gonna see if my dad wants it, and if he doesn't want it, it should be worth at least $60 plus shipping on eBay. And you can sell air rifles on eBay. It is something you are allowed to sell. I picked up this bayonet. Any good bayonet is gonna be marked right here. It's hard to see because it's worn off over the years, but there's a maker's mark right there. And then there's matching serial numbers on the blade and the guard, the hand guard right here. So this is a cool piece. Now this was a really good pickup. There's a rigid planer in here. The guy told me, he's like, I paid like $250 for it and I only used it twice. And I said, okay, how much you want for it? He said, 50 bucks. So I said, all right, deal. Because I think I can sell it for about $150 plus shipping. I'm not gonna open it. Most of you guys know what a planer looks like, or you don't really care, but that's what's in the box. I picked up these Bates work boots. I do try to stick to like more utilitarian type of boots or work shoes or workout shoes or weightlifting shoes or cycling shoes, something that where there's like a niche down area that people are buying those shoes. Because what I've noticed is if you just have like standard Nike and Reebok sneakers, they really are long tail and they take a while to sell through. But don't pass up on shoes, they're always a good flip for us. I got this at the same exact booth. I don't know if I mentioned that I paid $8 for those work shoes, and then I paid I paid $5 for these Lacoste shoes. And these are actually selling for a lot. These were selling for like $110 brand new. It was some old man, so obviously he didn't wear these very much. They're probably in about, I don't know, after I clean them up, 9 out of 10 condition. So if they're selling for 100 new, I should be able to get like 65, 70 bucks for these plus shipping. That was a good pickup for $5. I picked up this laser sight for a pistol. It mounts underneath the bottom, and then you can mount this little thing to the handle. So then when you grab it, you push in on the button and it lights up the laser on the bottom of your pistol. These like high-end gun accessories sell really good. You can see the name on there. It is Quantum Beam Shot, and I think this one's worth about $50, and I paid the guy 10 bucks for it. Here's another item I picked up for only $5. It's a Pentax MI camera. You can see the case. This case has a lot of wear, so I'm probably gonna take this case off and discard it because the camera is like really well preserved in there. It has the lens and everything. I think this one's worth about $60, and I only paid $5, so definitely a good pickup. I like the old cameras too. You'll notice I buy a lot of these as well. So I don't pick up shirts or clothes all that often, but occasionally I do. These are all Harley Davidson shirts. I paid the lady $25 for the stack, and there's 6 shirts here. They're all really nice and good condition, and this one's like Jamaica Harley Davidson, so some of these are hard to find. This one's 2011, or no, I'm sorry, it's this one. It's 2011 with the tags. So I should be able to average, like, I might lot a couple of similar sizes up because I could probably get like $30 for 2 shirts that are both size large or both size extra large. So I should be able to average $15 a shirt here, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shirts. So I'll probably turn it into about $90, and I've sold these in the past and they usually do sell pretty well. So these are the first things I picked up at the sale. I think I was like half asleep and I wasn't really paying attention because when I first saw these, they say Doggy Couture, and for some reason in my mind I thought they were like Juicy Couture brand dog bowls, and that's what really caught my eye because I thought that they were like special branded dog bowls. But somebody paid $65 for this one and then $55 for this one, so I'll show you guys what they look like. I mean, these ones do say Juicy Couture on them, so maybe that's what gave me the impression that they were like the real branded items. But either way, I think I could probably get like $20 a box out of these, and I paid the girl $15 for both boxes, so I might be able to get a $50 bill out of it. In hindsight, I probably wouldn't have bought these on an average day. It was just kind of like an impulse buy, but who knows, maybe I'll do pretty well on them. You don't know. I picked up this thing. The only reason I picked this up because it's brand new in the box, and I've sold a lot of Storm radios. They do seem to sell fast, but they never sell for a lot of money. Like, this thing's kind of heavy, and I'm probably only going to be able to sell it for $49.99 plus shipping. The only reason I picked it up is because it's brand new in the box, and the guy had a $5 price tag on it. So I know if I sell it for $50 shipping, $50 free shipping, even if I net, say, like $25 or $30 for a $5 investment, it's worth it to me. And all I have to do is tape this box up, put a little bit of packaging in there, and slap a label right on top. I'm not even gonna double box it. So these guys were the pickup of the day, in my opinion. I got 4 of these Disney figures. They're all made by the same company, Disney Overland. So Pluto here sells for $150. You can look up sold comps for Overland Disney Pluto statue. And then we also got Goofy, which I didn't look up exact sold comps. Once I saw Pluto was worth $150, I asked the guy how much he wanted. He has 4 of these Disney statues, and he said $20 each, or the best I could do is $65 for all 4. So I pulled out $65 right away because I would have paid $65 just for this Pluto, but I wouldn't have been happy about that per se, but I definitely was happy about getting 4 of these for $65. So yeah, I mean, these two, this one's $150, and I haven't looked up sold comps on the other, but I think out of all 4, I should easily be able to get $400 out of them. So we also have Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse. Problem is, I was so hasty to pick all 4 of these up, I didn't really check condition. Everything is in perfect condition, except for this one. He has a broken nose, but honestly, looking a little bit closer, this one's not made by Overland. So Donald Duck and the other 2 are the expensive ones. This one looks like it might have just been like a yard ornament, but it is like, you know, dated and signed right there. Henry Studio, Disney, and it has like a model number. So I'm not too sure about this. I might put Mickey with Pluto because I don't know if you guys know, Pluto is actually Mickey's dog. And since his nose is broken, I don't know how much value's here. I have to do a little bit more research, but really cool pickup all around, no matter what. So the same guy got those Disney figurines. He had this in his booth, and I love die-cast cars. If you can find really good ones like this, they sell for so much money. You know, they're in the box, they're easy to package and ship, they're not that fragile, they're not that heavy. Everything about them is great for a resellable item. So I asked the guy how much he wanted for this, and he told me $100 bill. And I was like, okay. So I started looking up sold comps. There's one listed active for $300 free shipping, and then I found one that sold for $175 plus shipping. So he wanted $100. He gave me such a good deal on the the Disney statues. I didn't even want to barter with the guy, and I just said, here. I gave him $100, and I could tell he was actually shocked. I don't think he ever expected to sell this thing for $100, but lucky for him, the right guy came along, because I'm almost positive I could sell this for $199 plus shipping. At the very rock bottom, I can match the last guy's sale and get $175 out of it and make $50 profit. And if I can spend $100 and make $50 profit, I'll do that all day. Most of the time we'll make a lot more than that on a $150 sale, but when it's an item like this, I don't mind paying up for it. So then after I picked up that die-cast car, I was walking around, I found another booth and another guy that had some die-cast cars. So I picked up this. This one isn't really worth that much. Road Warriors 1969 Corvair. I think this one I could probably get about $30 to $40 plus shipping, but I got this and all the other models I'm about to show you for $70. So here's everything else that was included in that $70 deal. They're all made by the same company, Wix. And here's the Chevy Blazer. And I don't have the car trailer that goes behind this one, but this Blazer is selling for about $40 by itself. And then I have two sets here. This one's the F100. That's the truck. And then I have the matching trailer with the Mustang on it. And then I also have another set here, which is the 1951 Ford truck, and then it has a car and trailer as well. Those sets go for about $50 each, maybe 40, so let's say $90 for both of those sets. And then I should get $35 out of the Blazer, so $125 from this stuff, plus the other one. So I gave the guy $70, and I should be able to get about $150 out of all the die-cast cars I got from him. So I just got a few more items to show you guys real quick. Picked up another $5 camera. This one was a good one. This one's like a more modern camera. I mean, it's not worth a whole bunch of money, but it is a Canon Sure Shot. And the guy gave it to me for $5. Has like the fold out screen. It's in really good condition. He said he barely used it. And I looked up sold comps. It's not really worth all that much, but I think I should be able to get about $70 because I have the manual with it, the case, an SD card, and a couple other accessories. So should easily be $70 for a $5 buy. That's a really good pickup. Here's another $5 item I picked up. It's some kind of like pile musical thing. I'm not big with the music stuff, so I don't really know exactly what this thing is for. Anyway, it is a mini mixer, 2-channel mini mixer. I only paid $5 for this as well, and I think it's worth about $30 plus shipping, but there again, nice and small, easy to package and ship. I pass up a lot of $30 items, guys, unless I really like them, like those die-cast cars and stuff, or something like this that's small and easy to ship. But a lot of times I'll be looking at stuff and I'll see that it's worth $25 or $30, and a lot of times I leave it on the table because there's no guarantee that you're gonna get, say, $30 for that item. So then if you have to compromise and you're selling something for $15, $18, $19, to me that's a waste of time. Like, I want my smalls to be worth $30 or more, and then I want my larger items to be worth like well over $100 because a lot of work goes into packaging up a really large, heavy item. I picked up these Jordans for $15, but they're just like super clean. There's nothing like really special about them. I looked up the model number. If you ever want to look up shoes, especially Jordans, you can look at the tag, and right underneath the size, there's like a 6-digit model number. And you can just look up that model number and the shoes will pop right up. So I typed that in. I found out I could probably sell these for about $60 plus shipping, but they're really nice Jordans, and I got a friend that wears the same size, so I might see if he wants them for like $50 because we only paid $15 for them. So this one was like a big gamble, really. It's obviously like a train conductor's hat. It's in this little hat case thing that pops off, but it says Seaboard Coastline Railroad, and it's obviously old. I don't know much about it, and the guy gave me the good deal on the laser for the tactical rail on the gun, and I got that for $10 from him. So I came across this. He wanted $20 and I tried to get it for $15, and I started to walk away, but then I just went back and grabbed it because I know a lot of people collect this old train stuff. I know there's a chance this hat could be worth like $50 or more. So I went ahead and paid $20 for it. Worst case scenario is if I have to dump it off for like 30 bucks just to get my money back, I will. But I think I'm gonna start an auction out at like $49.99 because there was no sold comps that I could find in a quick search. Once I do a little bit more research, I'm sure I can find some old conductor hats from different train lines, but that'll give me a good idea of what this hat might be worth. So this was probably my biggest gamble of the day, or the only thing I bought that I wasn't sure on the value. And when I picked up all those die-cast cars for $70 from the guy, he like threw in this first base glove or catcher's glove made by Cooper. I didn't even look it up, he just threw it in, but I mean, if you're gonna give me something for free, hey, I'll take it. So with any luck, that might have some value. And then the last item we got for the day was this external filter. I'm not even sure what it does. It's brand new in the box. The girl I bought it from said that they bought it and never used it. She gave it to me for $20. Sold comps are well around the $150 range. So this is a great find. I'm gonna make over $100 on this. Easy to package and ship. So yeah, this was a great haul. I spent $478 on all this stuff. And I should be able to gross about $1,750 resale on this stuff. So after fees and everything, I should easily be able to clear around $1,500. And obviously it's gonna take a few hours of work to get this stuff packaged. But I mean, it's not a whole lot of work. I spent a couple hours out there shopping. It's gonna take me about, I don't know, an hour and a half or two to take all the pictures. And it's gonna take me about another 2 hours to list. So 6 hours of work, let's say another hour and a half of packaging, so 7.5 hours of work for all this stuff. So essentially when it comes down to hourly, we're talking about one full day of work to buy and process, list, sell, and ship this inventory, and I'll make over $1,000. So great day, great haul. This is what it's all about. The reason I'm successful in this business is because I go to trunk sales on Saturday. I'm gonna go to an auction Wednesday. I'll probably go back to Webster Flea Market next Monday. I'll probably hit some yard sales coming up this weekend. Like, I don't stop sourcing. 3 or 4 days a week I'm sourcing. Even if I go to a thrift store and spend $23 on 3 items that I can sell for $150 and rinse and repeat, that process, that's how you build this business. I've said it a couple times and I'll say it again. eBay's like a funnel, right? We're gonna keep putting in as much good quality inventory in the top. List, 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 list. And then the money's gonna pour out the bottom. The more stuff you put into the top, the more money is gonna funnel out the bottom. If you're sitting on your ass and you're not sourcing and you're not listing, you can't expect to be successful in this business. You're gonna make excuses and you're gonna quit. So that's not the path you wanna take, right? Work diligently, work hard, trust the process, source good quality items. When you're looking up sold comps, make sure that there's actual sold comp. You develop a good eye for picking after you've done this for a few years. You know what to look up, what not to look up. And once you learn what not to look up, the process becomes easier and you can source things a lot faster like I do. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'm making a bunch more videos right now. I'm gonna try to drop more than 1 video a week, but I'm really busy, so it's hard for me to take time to make these videos and do the editing and all that. But I do enjoy it, and I thank you guys for watching. And drop a comment below and subscribe if you haven't already to show some love. And let me know what your favorite thing you saw in the video today is. And once again, I appreciate it, guys. Until next time, peace.